I think one of the interesting things we see now is that if somebody said there would be an arms transfer between Iran and Russia, or an arms deal between Iran and Russia 12 months ago, nobody would have been surprised by that. What's actually surprising is the direction of the transfer. The expectation would have been Russia providing weaponry to Iran. In fact, what we see is Iran providing weaponry to Russia. This is because of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, and in certain key areas, the depletion of key capabilities in the Russian inventory. Moscow has turned to Tehran to fill or backfill some of these capabilities. In terms of the capabilities, or in terms of the systems themselves, we've certainly seen two types of weaponry provided. The Shahed 136, which is a direct attack munition, sometimes popularly referred to as a kamikaze drone, and the Mohajer 6, which is an armed, uninhabited aerial vehicle. For Russia, the advantage in the acquisition of these systems is that it allows Moscow to replace certain capabilities that it no longer has enough of, perhaps in its own inventory. In particular, air-launched land attack cruise missiles, where the inventory seems to have been depleted significantly. Certainly they now hold less than 50%, and that could be even as low as 25%. The Shahed 136 is in some ways a kind of bargain basement cruise missile. It's not very sophisticated. It probably doesn't have terminal guidance, but it provides Russia with the capability to strike at targets that it would otherwise have to use far more expensive land attack cruise missiles. And there's a significant amount of evidence, if you like, that the Russians have run low on these and are now trying to protect the remaining stocks because they aren't capable of replenishing them at the rate they need. In the case of the Mohajer 6, this provides a capability that the Russians themselves have been trying to develop for some time, but have been so far unsuccessful in doing so, at least in the kind of operational numbers that they require. In terms of what the Iranians get out of this, that remains to be seen. But there are obviously areas within Iran's own military where they need to replace aging, obsolescent weapons and weapons platforms, including in the Air Force, where obviously Russian weaponry is the obvious choice.